Hello everybody and welcome back to Something for Every Nerd. I'm Noah and today on the channel we have some more Spyro the Dragon 2 Ripto's Rage. When last we left off, we arrived in Autumn Falls. I don't think we did anything. Okay, we did that first level. We did Skelos Badlands. Yes, we did. And we did Metro Speedway. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some levels, see? But which levels? We did that one. That one's been done. I'm trying to decide if I want to do the one that I think is going to be the fun one, or if I want to do the one that's going to be the rage-inducing, infuriating one. And I think I have my answer. So we're going to do the rage-inducing, infuriating one, in which I know I'm going to have to do half of the tasks off-screen, because they are a pain in the ain. They're a right old-fashioned ain pain. But, yeah. So it's going to be interesting, and it's not that level. But, nope, we don't have any more, it doesn't respawn. Yep. This level, ladies and gents, is bullshit. In the nicest way possible. I mean, it's a great level. The music's good, the design is good, the characters are good, as if I could say words. But, everything else about it is a pain. I'm gonna turn down my volume a little bit. Although it'll go back to normal later, because it's just, bagpipe music right now, and bagpipes are always loud.
Well, hello there, Mr. Dragon. You're pretty cute for a quadruped. I wish I could take you on a tour of our temple, but a bunch of lousy earth-shapers have encased it in stone.
Are you trying to put the moves on us? As being a quadruped and you being a biped satyr faun fairy fae thing, I don't think it's gonna work out between us. It's just not gonna happen. If I had the room, I'd get up and do a Celtic jig.
Thank you for releasing me. There are still some satyrs trapped in stone.
Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, bagpipes. So, one sec. Which one of you is a meanie? Okay, none of them. Being paranoid. So yeah, speaking of, speaking bagpipes, if I could tell the story, when I was in high school, I was in a production, my freshman year, musical production, of Brigadoon. It's a Scottish play. I think I've mentioned it before. No. That's what you get. So yeah, I was in the Scottish play, or musical, not the Scottish play, a Scottish show. And one of the characters dies, and so we decided to have like a full Scottish funeral for the character, so we hired a bagpiper to come in and play for the funeral sequence. And dear God, being right this close to a bagpiper, very loud. Like, they're fine, I love bagpipe music, just at a distance. It's very loud when it's right here. And then we had to carry the body off stage left, and stage left in my high school theater is about no bigger than... And I know you can't see, so I'm trying to give a vague definition. It's about as big as my whole room. Or about as wide as my whole room. And even then there's set pieces and stuff and like 50 other people back there in the wings waiting to go on or waiting to bring stuff on or off, or you know, it gets crowded on stage left very easily. So yeah. So yeah, being in a room like that with you know, brick walls and tile floors in a very enclosed space like that, it was near deafening to listen to the bagpiper. And I wanted more than anything to enjoy the bagpiper, because you know, like I said, I do enjoy bagpipe music, just at a distance. But it put me off bagpipe music for a little bit. Dang it. We're not doing so good right now. But yeah, so bagpipes. Great from a distance, terrible up close, and in enclosed, echoey spaces. Also, sorry if I'm looking a little grizzly. I haven't shaved since I got back from my trip. No reason in particular, I just haven't gotten around to it. Oh yeah, and I guess I could talk about the trip, because I didn't really post about it or talk about it much on the channel or Twitter or anything. No. So this past week, mother trucker. This past week, I was on a trip to Indiana, Pennsylvania, home of Jimmy Stewart, acting legend Jimmy Stewart, for a theater conference with my university. It was an interesting trip. Saw a lot of plays. There was like 2 plays every day, except for the first day there was just 1. It would be like there's a play in the morning, a repeat in the afternoon, and then 1 final evening play. So yeah, it was a fun time. Learned a bit. Had some fun with some friends. Oh yeah, I forgot, if the pigs are close by the bagpipers, they start dancing. I didn't intend to slip into an accent, just the way I said pigs and pipers together, it just made my brain go on autopilot. Sorry if there's any English, Irish, Scottish, or otherwise inclined viewers if this accent is terrible. But, yeah. Yeah, no! Shoot. No! Dang it. We almost died there. But luckily, we're alive! I want to be alive. I am alive. Alive, I tell you. This is where we get the first annoying mission.
Dragon. Perhaps you can help. My friend is locked in this room and lost the key, and you know how hard it is to find a locksmith at this time of night.
Call a locksmith. So yeah, basically we have to supercharge our way around the whole level, basically around the entire map, at full speed. Can't lose your speed in order to crash into that door there. It is, like I said, a pain in the aim. It took me several tries, like several days of trying, just playing casually to try to get it done. So trying to get it done for this, I don't know how that's gonna happen. Also, another part of the grisliness is just my hair is being uncooperative because I'm not allowed to touch it until after I've concluded work on Romeo and Juliet.
Music.
Okay. Because our director asked me to not touch my hair. Or at least not to have it cut. Alright, so I need 2 more spirits. I think I can manage that. Oh, and then there's that whole nonsense. And this whole level is nothing but a hard time. An unnecessary hard time. And you'll see what I mean when I get there in just a second. I gotta find 2 more things to kill in order to activate the portal. Or not the portal, but the supercharge. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk to you until I absolutely have to. But yeah, going back to the trip. The trip, I did some workshops on, like, Shakespeare and directing and things of that nature. I'm sorry my voice is trying to give up on me here. But, yeah, I think it's still just tired from the trip. You mother truck. And you. See, I feel bad after I knock them into the lava because they do the little sad wave. Oh yeah, and then you also have to use the supercharge to break that box, which is another annoyance with this level. No, don't hurt me, don't hit me, no! But yeah. Did some workshops, saw some plays. The fun stories worth telling all happened off campus. Because we were at the... By campus, I mean we were at the Indiana University of Pennsylvania. Damn it. So we were at the Indiana University of Pennsylvania, so all of our workshops and shows and everything, they were all on campus. And I desperately need a Sparks. Where's a pig? Where's a pig? Pig! Pig, 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 pig! Missed. Come on. There we go. Cooperate. Can I go back and find another pig? Yes, I can. But, what was I gonna say? So yeah, all the fun stories happened off the campus, off the Indiana University campus. So, at the start of the week, I'm kind of like, you know, yes, I'm obviously going to focus on what we're here for, but I also wanted to see, you know, what other fun, interesting things were there to do in town. You know, if we had some downtime, or if we wanted to go do something cool. Because during the opening ceremonies, they had said words that they were down the street from the Jimmy Stewart Museum because you know, it was Jimmy Stewart's home birthplace. Shit. And that you know, like I said, the museum was just down the road, so they recommended that we go check that out. The Department of Commerce for Indiana, Pennsylvania had pretty much said that they gave like guidebooks to the city in everybody's hotel room at all of the major participating hotels. Shit. So I'm just generally looking around, seeing what's what, and how far back did it take us? Okay. So... Sorry, lost train of thought. nope, it's gone. But, like, I know I'm telling the story about what happened off campus, but forgot what the current train of thought was. Okay, so I decided to Google, Google Map, what was all in the area that, I was interested in, stuff like comic book shops and, just other, shopping malls for, GameStops or Hot Topics or things not like that, not like the boring shops that would still be here at home, but like interesting shops, like not malls, what am I thinking, plazas, like different interesting plazas to go to. And really the interesting plazas were all kind of further away from the campus, and everything that was on like the main road near the Jimmy Stewart Museum was all kind of shoot. It was all kind of centralized there, so all the which I guess was kind of the interesting stuff too. Anyways, I was like, okay, if we get any downtime, I'll go. Why did I come back here? I want to go there. I want to go up here. So phrases and words. Gosh, why am I such a scatterbrain today? So yeah, I found that there was a pretty cool comic book shop in between the university and our hotel. Well, I did know that it was a pretty cool comic book shop. I just saw that there was a comic book, trading card, and sports shop. No! 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 Gosh. Okay, go back up, find a pig, then come back down. So yeah, we I see it on the map, and I'm like, okay, if we have any time, could we stop here? Because we only have one driver on the trip. He's like, yeah, if we have time, we'll go, we'll check it out. Damn it. But for the majority of the trip, I really hadn't done anything, off campus. So Thursday rolls around, and I get notified that I had not turned in my timesheet for work before I left for vacation. So that's a big deal, because I want to get paid. And yeah, so I'm kind of panicking, trying to figure out how I'm going to get my timesheet done when I'm nowhere near, my job. And ultimately, I come to the thought process of either do it at the hotel lobby, don't know if they'll print, university library, probably need a student ID to use their computers. Well, a student ID for their campus in order to use their computers, or local public library. So I start Googling for public libraries, and eventually I come across a library that is literally also a part of the Jimmy Stewart Museum. I'm like, oh, good fortune, because, I wanted to... Mother... Ducker. You see why I said this is such an infuriating level, and it's not just because I'm completely distracted and scatterbrained, although it is. But, so yeah, I decided to go to the library, after trying to figure out a way there, because our driver can't get me there because he's in the middle of a conference, or not a conference, a workshop. So I just decided to hoof it in the freezing cold. Get there, run off my timesheet, send it to my work. Everything's fine. Decide to go visit Jimmy Stewart Museum because, I think Jimmy Stewart's kind of cool, but also he's my mom's favorite actress, or actor. My mom's favorite actor. So I thought, you know, it'd be fun to get her a little souvenir or something, you know. Shoot! God dang it, why did I do that? I should have waited until he swung. But, you know what? Okay, that's not a crack in the wall, that's a design.
Oh, hi, Dragon Boy. You're probably expecting me to be all like, you're my hero, thanks for saving poor helpless little me, blah blah blah. Sorry, short stuff, I was only in here because I like the peace and quiet. Anyway, the other fawns wanted me to give you this talisman.
Fair enough. I can understand that and appreciate that. So anyways, decided to hit up the museum. Pretty cool. Small museum. Got a couple of souvenirs. Decided to head out. Figured might as well head back to campus, see if anyone wants to go grab dinner, because it was kind of get to be that time anyways. As I'm walking back, I'm literally back on campus property, and I see one of my friends walking my way at Nick A. Creek. And it's like, yo, I was heading to look for, you know, just a general bar to, you know, hang out at. Do you want to go? And I was like, sure, yeah, that'll be fun. So we start the long, arduous journey for, you know, a bar. But we couldn't find one easily. But instead, what we did find was an escape room, and across the street from that, a really swanky coffee shop that we decided to go to for the entire rest of the day. Or for the, not the day, but the entire rest of the trip there. And it had some good stuff. I don't drink coffee per se, unless it's inundated with just like tons of cream, sugar, milk, flavoring, etc. To a point where it's almost not coffee and just a really well done hot chocolate. I like hot chocolate. I don't like coffee. So anyways, they had some pretty nice hot chocolates. Then we decided, you know, let's check out the escape room. Let's do it. We got a good, reasonable sized team. Unfortunately, it didn't work the first day because of conferences, workshops, and whatnot. So we decided to do it the next day. So we go, and they have a couple of different rooms. One of them was called. It doesn't matter. The one that we ended up doing was based on this like. It was supposed to be pseudo Game of Thronesy in that hang on, the focus is real. Dang it! But you see what I mean, you have to supercharge your way through the whole dang level in order to get back to that doorway. And you can't kill these guys. And believe me, I've tried doing it this way. You can't jump high enough to get over this ledge. Dang it. So anyways, so the story of the escape room is that you're this prince whose brother has taken control of the kingdom, but he's kind of a dick, so you're trying to prove that you're the real king. So you're trying to look for a document in the king's study to prove your innocence. And they give you an hour with which to solve the room. We were doing not so great to start off with. We really didn't get a majority of the clues, but as soon as we started solving clues, we were flying left, right, and center with them. We only asked for a couple of hints here and there. When it got down to the wire, we were asking for all the rest of the hints that we could have, so that way we could get out of the room. But we get to minutes left on the clock. We discover the prince's birthright. And to get out of the room, we had to transfer the name into an alphanumeric code. And asking for a clue to help solve it because alphabet cipher wasn't working. They told us phone keypad. And that's hard enough as it is, because they didn't let us use our phones. So, trying to remember what it was like back in the good old days of texting. Dang it. Dang. 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 Alright, well we got through the first door. That's an achievement. Dang, this one level is gonna be an episode's worth. That's not gonna be the case. I'm gonna cut this down. There's no way to cut this down. I've been telling interesting stories. So I'm sorry this episode's just gonna be this one level. One last college try. So, yeah, so trying to remember, that wasn't the hard part. Or, that wasn't why we lost. We had the name right. The code was wrong, but not because we got the numbers wrong, but it was because I was spelling the name wrong. The name of the prince to be king was Evan, but I kept spelling it as even. So we ended up losing with minutes left on the clock. Because I can't spell worth a damn, and I can't do this ledge worth a damn. And like I said, yeah, you can't make it past that lip going the backwards way. That was the best run I've ever had with this level. And before, no, talk to her, talk to her, talk to her!
Oh, thank goodness you broke that door down for me. I thought I'd be stuck in here forever. I found this fancy.
I don't care, I just need the fairy to zap me. I need the fairy to zap me right now. Thank you. Just to be extra safe, saving the game right now. Holy crap, I hate that. So anyways, now that we got that done, let's go do this other part. But, yeah, so let's talk to Hunter.
Just stand still, he says. I'll turn your boots to gold, he says. Oh, hi, Spyro. You're a sight for sore eyes. I'd appreciate it mightily if you could locate that alchemist. He owes me
Hunter,
a
you're
favor.
always getting yourself into trouble. But anyways, so yeah, because of my terrible spelling error, we lost with seconds left on the clock. We would have made it. We would have made it with like a minute left on the clock had I not misspelled the name. And in the stupidest way possible.
I've been experimenting with this potion. I'd like to test it out, but the Earth-shapers out there have made going out a bit difficult. Could you kindly offer me an escort? Great! Just keep those Earth-shapers away from me, and I'll take this potion to Hunter.
So yeah, we gotta escort this guy, and literally what he does is he walks right into their path. Now this one I might have to do off camera, because it's already 30 minutes. So again, I'm sorry that this whole episode was just one level, but, I mean, I hope you had fun listening to my story. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? No, no, no! 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 Get out of the fucking way! Why do you walk into their path?
With
If you literally stuck to the path, you would not run into these guys at all. It would be fine, you'd be happy, you'd be healthy, we could get the job done. Where you go? Where you going? Shit! Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? No! Get out of the way! No! What are you doing? What are you doing? This level is anxiety-inducing.
Man, do my feet feel better. Would you look after this for me?
See, here's the problem I have with hunter levels. If you already have an orb, why are you giving it to me and why don't you just give it to the professor to put back into the
meet
thing?
me here when you've learned how to head bash, and we can kick some Earthshaper butt together.
Alright, we learn head bash in the late game. So now we can leave. And maybe if I do another level, but just the level... Oh, I know what I forgot. I know what I forgot. I know what I forgot. We can't leave yet. Alright, but this isn't over. I shall return. So what would I have to do? I would have to just make it all the way around the map one more time, and then just go straight. I'll do that off camera. I mean, it's not like I can cheat the system to get the gems and everything. You literally have to get the gems in order to beat the game. I love this cutscene. I love any of the outro cutscenes. Alright, so we have time for one last level. I am just going to do... Ow, why is my eye killing me? Sure, yeah, we'll do magma cone. Magma. The hot ball of magma. And then we'll go back and do the other ones in the next episode, I promise. I just have to do some off-camera work with, Fractured Hills. Oh no! I remember this level. Totally unfazed, his friend is dead. Alright, let's power through this level, shall we? There's another gem here. Must have grabbed it. Alright, talk to me.
Hello, Spyro! I suppose you're here for the party. I'm afraid it's been cancelled because the stupid Earthshaper set off the volcano.
We got more Earth Shapers? Okay, we just have little Earth Shapers. That's fine. So, yeah, this level has some stuff that could take a while, too. But I'm going to try to blaze through as quickly as possible without dying. Come on, tease it, tease it. And kill him. See, I like this one because they can fight back. Alright, so ideally, we have to climb the mountain that I just ran past. Less than ideally, we have to do like 1,000,001 different things. Where's that little earth shaper dude? Oh, there you are. Hi, die. And another snail. Don't mind if I do. Alright, is there anything else on the ground here before I move up? No. Good. On we go. So, yeah. Again, I hope you all have been enjoying Spyro the Dragon here on Something Forever Nerd. I've been enjoying it, because I love the Spyro franchise. I know I rage at some levels like Fractured Hills and whatnot, but this game does hold a lot of nostalgia. Although, if you talk to my friends, I'll always be yelling and screaming at a game and saying that I hate it, or I hate this, I hate that, about a game, and then be like, oh, but it's my favorite game. And I think it's just because it's challenging that, you know, that I like it. Like, I like games that can make me feel all those emotions. You know, make me laugh, make me cry, make me hate it, make me love it. Like Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy. Like, they were razzing me the other day. And I say the other day, I mean like last year, sometime. Oh gosh, sometime at the end of last year, when the port for PC on Steam came out for Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy all these years later. And like I said, they were razzing me because I kept saying, oh, I hate this, I hate that, this is an awful game, this is the best game, I love this game. They're like, wait, you can't say that you love it and hate it at the same time. I'm just weird like that. See, I need someone to do that to my back. I got problems. Can I torch you? Can I torch your butt? No torch butt? Shoot, that was close. Alright, what else? What else? What else? Nothing? Good. On we go. Let's climb this ladder. Let's climb this ladder. Let's jump to that ladder. Come on. There we go. Alright, moneybags, what do you want from me? Well, before I do that, let me get this life butterfly. Heaven. I'm in heaven. That's to make up for all those damn earth shapers in the last level. Alright, so, now, Mr. Moneybags, what can I do for you?
My best customer. The elevator in the next room can take you to the volcano. You can have unlimited use of the elevator for a one-time fee of only a few gems.
That's your cheapest deal yet?
Doing business with you. Simply step on the elevator and it will take you to the bottom. When you want to come back up, just step on it again.
You're not bad people, Moneybags. You make a good deal every now and then, but before I step on that button, there's something else I gotta do. Or maybe there isn't. I mean, technically there shouldn't be. I really should just get through this level because... Shoot, okay. Yep. We're gonna have to come back late. No! I shouldn't have to come back later, and I'll tell you why. Because I am a dunce. Yeah, that's right. You heard it here first, folks. I am a dunce. What, do you take me for a dunce? I knew there was an easier way to get over there. I just wasn't using my brain. That happens a lot, actually. I always like to think of myself as being rational and logical and thinking with a straight head on, but I'm just as impulsive as the best of them. The rest of them. The worst of them. Alright, now we can go to the volcano. The volcano! But first, that hidden gem bottle. Although technically I should have made the glide from here. But either way. Let's continue on, shall we? And the sucky thing this year is I don't know that there'll be a something for every nerd trip to... Well, let me put it to you this way. I know there's not going to be a... Well, there might be a something for every nerd trip sans me to ColossalCon. Because if I get cast in my local community theater's production of Into the Woods, Tech Week is going to be the week of ColossalCon. And that makes me sad, because I want to go. I've gone to ColossalCon every year for the past 3 years. Even alone the 1 year when no one else in my group, in the Every Nerd group wanted to go. I went alone. I had a great time. Although admittedly it is much better with friends. Going to a con, 10 out of 10, better with friends. So there might be a trip just without me, I don't know, but if I get that show, then it'll have to be without me. No! Shit! 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 Because, like, Into the Woods is one of my all-time favorite musicals. Like, I can talk about Phantom for days, about it being my favorite musical, and it is. But Into the Woods is, like, the dream... Into the Woods is like the dream show. Like, if there's one show on my bucket list that I could be in and like no other, it would be Into the Woods. 'Cause like, shit. But anyways, I just love everything about that show. I love the music, I love the comedy, the drama, the characters, and my dream role is the narrator / old man. Like, if I could play that role, I could be content with whatever else happens in my career, because I'll at least have that on the books. You know what, I'm gonna drop down so I can get the snail back here, or not. I'll just burn. That's fine. And for those of you that don't know what Into the Woods is, that aren't musically inclined, through no fault of their own, Into the Woods is a musical that combines all of the fairy tale characters into one story, one universe, in which they have to defend good, battle evil, all the while learning about themselves and navigating the struggles of the woods and life.
Thanks for closing the lid on the volcano, Spyro. Things were getting a little too hot around here. By the way, here's a talisman I was saving for the party later. I think you deserve it more.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But, yeah. So, for the time being, I'm going to call this episode here. I'll talk about Into the Woods a little bit more in the next episode. And we will finish this in the next episode. So, thank you all for watching. If you liked it, let us know. Like and comment down below. Subscribe if you're not already. And while you're at it, be sure to check out the rest of our content. Tom's content. He's got, I've Got Issues. He does the Let's Talks. Hopefully in the future, I'll be doing some Let's Talks. Or we'll do the Let's Talk roundtable that we've been pitching. We've also got, of course, Spyro. We've got the back catalog from last year of Spyro the Dragon 1. We've got Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 1 by now will probably have concluded. Maybe, hopefully, knock on wood. I don't know. Because I'm still in the present, and it hasn't yet. We have the Dive Into the Hearts podcast. We have Grab Bag of Friendship, which will have come back by now. And we also check me out on Janky Shenanigans Pop Culture Podcast every Thursday, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah. Once again, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye, everyone.